Hey guys, my name is Ronnie Norda, and this is about when you want to do stand-up comedy, and Kate says you can do it, and you could be nervous, but you're not nervous because your friends are gonna laugh at your jokes. Okay, I'm Jasmine. I hope you guys brought your laugh tracks because I forgot mine at home, and we got a little awkward. So, I was always kind of one of those weird kids in high school. Can I take this off?
Yeah, definitely. Please do.
I won't. Okay. I got it. Because my parents never let me hang out or like go to dances or go to football games. And my parents weren't from Boston. I mean, they weren't from America. And my dad was really funny about his like outlook on like how kids hang out. And I used to ask my dad all the time if I could go to sleepovers, and he always had the same reaction. It was like, sleepover? You want to go to sleepover? We can do sleepover here. We can do it in the house. You want to do sleepover with me? And I was like, I really don't. Sleepovers aren't cool. And so I never like had a lot of friends in high school because my parents never let me hang out with them. So I did have a lot of bullies though. And people would always like make fun of me about stupid stuff. And they were always like the popular, cute guys that everyone wanted to date. So I had like a bunch of cute guys talking to me, I guess you could say. And all my friends at school, or the ones that I did have, would be like, oh, you were talking to Jimmy? Like, what did he say to you? And I was like, he was just calling me some cute names. And they'd be like, oh my God, what did he say? Like, what did he say? And I was like, oh, loser, nerd, friendless. But I was like, it's cool, because we're talking, and things are gonna move forward. He's gonna ask me out. You know, these are just like the first steps. So it worked out really well. Any of you guys have like an OkCupid or a Tinder? Live, you have to. Well, I do, and I have them all actually, and they're going pretty well for me. I think they're great, especially for kind of jerkish guys. It's a really great and appropriate outlet, and you don't have to do it face to face. Because like realistically, a guy's not gonna go up to a girl in a bar and be like, let me sit on your face, you know? He's gonna write it in a text message online through his iPhone, and it's really easy. I mean, more power to you. If you gotta do it through Tinder, I'm gonna block you, but I'm proud of you for not doing it to me in public. It's great. So, I just quit my job a couple weeks ago, and I got fired, whatever, you know, I quit. It's really the same thing these days. And I've been like trying to find some ways to make some quick cash. And if any of you know, like the easiest Craigslist post to make money is to do your research study. Those ones where they give you like $300 for taking drugs. And I signed up for one. I did like the Survey Monkey. It was like to quit smoking. And I thought I fit the profile pretty well. I'm between ages 18 and 30. I'm a female. I speak English. And then I started answering the questions, and I got a little nervous. The questions never make any sense after the first page. They're like, are you left-handed or right-handed? And I am right-handed, so I wrote left. And they ask questions like, how many cartoons do you watch a week? And how many times do you leave your house? And where is the closest Stop and Shop? And like all these random questions. And I have no idea what they have to do with the research study. I believe in the people who made up that survey. But it really gets me going when I don't actually like get to be a part of the study. Because I'm always wondering like which question was it? Did they find out that I lied about being left-handed? Did they find out that I didn't actually count all the steps to the nearest Stop and Shop? So it's kind of a bummer because I'm really competitive about those kind of things, and I really wanted that $300. So I take the T a lot. Anybody else? MBTA?
Yeah.
MBT strugglers? Anything? And I noticed that there's a lot of old people that take the tea, and they're cool. They like to talk a lot and tell me like their life stories and that kind of thing. And it always starts out really well because they'll start telling me this beautiful story about how they grew up and they worked really hard at the age of 13. And I'm like getting ready for the ending, and I think it's there's gonna be like some lesson or some beautiful moral, but there usually isn't. And this one guy was talking to me on the train, and it went something like this. Like, you know, when I was your age, I was hustling in the streets, I was mowing lawns, you know? Hustling was different back then, and I worked very hard, and I made a lot of money, and I paid for myself to go to college. You know, I worked really hard. And I'm like, oh wow, what a cool, like, hardworking guy, whatever. And I'm really proud of you, old man. And he keeps going, and I'm like getting ready for him to be like, you know, work hard for your money, or something like that. And he's like, and then he comes up with, he keeps talking about that, how hard he worked, and how he got out of college with this great work ethic. And then just like, and yeah, you know, like, I bet you cooked like a lot of dinner. And I was like, what is it? Like, what? You really had something going on over here, old man, you know, ruined it. Thank you so much. And then, so I don't get that. Another thing about anybody email on the internet, you gotta sign up for things. When I was in high school, this one's really big on the Gmail. Was it Gmail? Yahoo? Woo! When Obama was running to be the president of the United States, I signed up and like donated money online. So now I get all these emails from him. And he's a really nice guy. If you ever read just like the headlines of the emails, they're usually like, how's it going, Jasmine? Jasmine, it's me. And then I'll open my email and be like, Jasmine, it's me. And I'll be like, yeah, what's up, Obama? How's it going for rock? And I feel really like I have a close connection with him. And I know that the emails are going to millions of people, but he's got my name down. Maybe he was one of the cute bullies I had in high school, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll never know. So I was on the tea here today, and it smelled really fishy, and I looked to the left of me, and the woman next to me had like a big paper bag, and it had legal seafoods on it, so that's obviously where the smell is coming from, I hope. And I was wondering, like, legal seafood started whenever in the Northeast, and I was wondering why they named it legal seafoods. Is there like a secret seafood legality deal going on? Is there something they're hiding from us? Is there like this fish black market? Is there, like, what's really going on? Is Red Lobster in on it? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna do some research when I get home. So thanks for having me, Kate.